I am a person who craves to be valued. This craving to be valued means that I often crave value from the people around me, such as my friends or my family, and sometimes I get disappointed or depressed when the relationship doesn't turn out the way I want to or doesn't meet my expectations. And since elementary school and even up till now, I've had quite a few sad and frustrating friendships. This craving to be valued means that I had to do something notable or praiseworthy to make me feel like I mattered in the world or that I was of some importance. Since young, I've been constantly searching for my talent and trying to figure out what I'm good at and what I excel at. Why? Well, because it seems like everyone had something that they were good at. Everyone around me seemed like they were confident of at least one thing, and I wasn't. Therefore, I put a lot of value into talents, and since I thought I didn't have any talent, I thought that I didn't have any value. The result was me becoming super involved in school and church and super keen to learn everything. This means I did everything from music to drama to sports to academics, leadership roles, councils, anything you can think of. Doing all this made me feel like I had a purpose, a goal in this life and in this world. When I choose something, I felt valued. However, despite all my efforts to find my talent or to find the perfect relationship, I still felt a void inside. No matter what I tried to fill it with, perhaps just being a little busier so I wouldn't think about the things inside, I couldn't put my finger to it. It was like all this pursuing for relationships, for success, for value, for talent, for what for? These things only made me feel temporarily valued. After the excitement was gone, it just went back to feelings of emptiness and loneliness. It wasn't until around the last 2 years of high school or so that I began to really understand, discover, and reveal who Jesus for who he really is. Jesus became the satisfaction for my craving, the filling of the void. The more I began to realize that, the more I felt his presence and desired to know him more. During times of solitude, I began to feel peace and joy and comfort from him rather than melancholy. I also became more comfortable with who I was because I realized I didn't need to have talent to make God value more than he already does. My reliance on relationships disintegrated for a while as well when I recognized that my relationship with God overpowers all. Through various trials and situations such as these, God, he showed me that he was in charge and that he could be the answer to my problems if I just let him. See, Jesus gave me a sense of value when he sacrificed himself on the cross for me. This imperfect, self-centered person, so that I may have this intimate child-father relationship with him. This unconditional, never-ending love is so great that it washes away my feelings of insignificance and loneliness and emptiness. Moreover, I no longer felt like I needed to have a purpose in life to have value in this world, because when Jesus left earth, he passed this baton onto me, to pass on, to keep alive what he started. That is my purpose and makes me feel extremely important and valued that he is willing to entrust this mission onto me. Knowing that God values me changed not only my goal in life, but also my perspective on life. His death exemplifies the amount of value he puts on me, and it really shows that I actually matter in this world, that I am of some significance. Therefore, I don't need to rely on successes or talent to feel important or feel valued. His sacrifice also reveals that I should work harder towards becoming a more loving person rather than expecting others to be perfect and to fit into my expectations. When relationships plummet or stray off course, I turn back to the one who I know would never abandon nor betray me. I understand now that the void I was feeling was a spot reserved for only God. He is the only one who can fill that emptiness. He is the only one who can make me feel full. Without him as a focus in my life, the emptiness will only grow bigger. Although I found Jesus as my satisfaction to my craving, I still struggle with it every once in a while. I mean, after all, I'm still human, right? But one Bible verse that frequently encourages me when I feel like I'm falling back or when I feel like I'm straying off course again is Psalms 139, 13 to 14. It says, "For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well." My name is Joyce, and this is my story.